Let's back up. Before he got arrested, I was still trying to co-parent with him. After the whole little domestic violence incident, everybody was like, okay, they still need to see their daddy, yada, 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 like still try, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine, whatever. However, like right after the domestic violence situation, he decided he was going to try to manipulate my child. Now, mind you, they're twins. We have the autistic twins, and then we have the other twin. The other twin was his favorite. He was her favorite. Y'all, why he go to the school, he was eating lunch with the favorite child. You ain't take the autistic child nothing. And I couldn't believe it, so I had to ask the teacher, are you sure this man did not come and eat lunch with this child? And she was like, no, he did not. And it made sense because every time that he would go up there and eat lunch, the school would call me and say, hey, she's crying and upset. Can you come up here? Nobody ever thought to mention, hey, the dad was here, so I don't know why she's crying. It wasn't until after she got home and she told me the things that he was saying to try to manipulate her, like, hey, tell your mama you want to come with me. Tell your mama, I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that. I'm going to get you made up. Huh? And what pissed me off was you was only going to eat lunch with one child. I could see if you was doing both, but you was just eating lunch with just one. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm going to meet the nigga in a public place. We're going to go to Starbucks. Y'all can sit at the table over there. I'm going to sit over the table over here. Y'all can see him. He not taking y'all with him. And we got to work our way back to that. It got to a point where I finally was like, okay, I'm going to let them go again. Whatever. Back making it hard on me. Back inconsistent. Then fast forward, he ended up getting arrested. Probably got stopped because the nigga don't got no driver's license. He got stopped. They arrested him because the state picked up the charges and he was going to jail. And he told me, hey, because of you, I'm going to jail. You also why I can't find no job, yada, yada, yada. Like, shut up. Take some accountability. Me having a lot on my plate, raising an autistic child, being a single mother, struggling. I don't care what you got going on. I got my plate full, so go sit it out in jail. It ain't like you paying your full child support anyway. It ain't like you being consistent with getting them anyway. And let's not even get on the child support. When we broke up, I did not have him on child support. I was one of those dummies that said, oh, I'm not going to put him on child support. Child support hurt him. You know, like, I'm all for black men and against the system. Let me tell you, this shit went out the window so quick. I put him on child support with the hopes that this would make him be consistent with his weekends and getting the kids, not knowing that when you file for visitation, you also have to put them on child support. You can't just do one or the other. No. And he told me, if you put me on child support, you ain't gonna get no money. Like, you better take what I'm giving you right now because you ain't gonna get nothing. He was giving me like $300 a month. You heard me. 300 decimal 00. And everything else for the girls, whatever they needed, on me. The day that we went to the child support office and sat in that child support office and they asked him about all these things and insurances and X, Y, Z. Because mind you, I had the kids on my private insurance at my job paying for a family plan. That shit was not cheap. I had also previously asked him to put them on his insurance and he refused. So when we was in his child support office and they was calculating those numbers and doing whatever they needed to do to figure out how much he was going to have to pay, all I can tell y'all is that lady told me, ma'am, let him leave. You wait a few minutes. You stay in here with me because I don't want you to go out there while he's still out there. Oh, you big mad. Oh, you pissed off. Oh, you lied about how much money you had been making even while we was living together and was still effing me over. Oh, okay. And now it's caught up to you. Oh, okay. So that little $300 you said that I was only going to be able to get up out of you, now I'm getting like triple that. Not only that, they were making you pay me back because I had them on my private insurance. So yes, he was really mad. So when I say I went through some things and had to deal with some things dealing with this person, it was the minute he stopped paying child support and stopped trying to get the kids and even asking about them, I was good because I'm like, it was doing more hurt than anything. I had already tried to get Mia in therapy because she had seen enough and she was traumatized by being in the middle of a domestic violence situation. She was traumatized because he was inconsistent. I don't even know what would happen when they would go with him for the weekends because most of the times he was dropping them off with his mama and it was just stuff going on I had no control over because that's their daddy, but I don't know. So, yeah.